Welcome to Story Time by the Fireplace. My book today will be reading with Mr. Chris. The book title is called Miss Darcerini's Very Terrible, Horrible Bad, No Good, Miserable Week. Miss Darcerini started Monday off happy. The sun was shining. She was celebrating her face-off win like she always does. And then she remembered and heard some very bad news. There was a problem with her win last week, and Mr. Chris, that's me, threw a challenge flag, claiming he believed that Miss Darcerini still had some candy in her mouth when she should be disqualified. An official came in to review the video footage. After consulting the blown-up image, Miss Darcerini still had candy in her mouth. Her win has been disqualified, and Mr. Chris, that's me, has claimed the win. So goes Miss Darcerini's very terrible, horrible bad, no good, miserable week. And now on Wednesday, Miss Darcerini had school, but she missed her friends, and the internet went out a little bit, and she had some trouble with her schoolwork. So goes Miss Darcerini's very terrible, horrible bad, no good, miserable week. Now on Friday, hopefully things would turn up, but they didn't. Miss Darcerini lost her favorite hat and lasso. Oh, it was sad. It was so sad. She went by to see Meatloaf, but he was sleeping. She went by 30 minutes later. He was sleeping again. And later, he was even snoring even louder. Oh, she was so sad. She just wished she had a friend. She went by a little bit later, and you know what? Meatloaf was more interested in dinner than hanging out with Miss Darcerini. So goes Miss Darcerini's very terrible, horrible bad, no good, miserable week. Then she remembered our verse from last week. It goes something like this. We have a verse for the month.
New verse.
Are
you ready?
Proverbs 17, ... 17.
Okay.
And they all need to stand on up. So on three, stand on up. 1, 2, 3. All right. A friend loves at all times.
Times. You get that? At
all times. They are there.
They are there
to help when trouble comes. Proverbs 17.
Proverbs 17. ...
17.
Good.
So, the verse that we said last week says when trouble comes, not if it comes. Now, Miss Darcerini, we've seen that she's had a very terrible week, haven't we? She's missed her friends, she's been disqualified, and I've won. She's just, it's been a rough week for her. Oh my goodness. But then she has to realize that Jesus is our very best friend and that he's always with us. And then she spent some time reading the Bible.
In Deuteronomy 31:6b, it says, "The Lord your God will go with you. He will never leave you. He will never desert you." You know, even in really terrible, horrible times, it's a good reminder that God and Jesus are always with me.
Wow, that's awesome that she's reading the Bible, and she was also singing some praises to God as she drew a picture of how the verse made her feel so loved. Now, although it had been a very hard week, now say it with me, a very terrible, horrible, bad, no good, miserable week, Miss Darcerini knows that Jesus is always with her, and she could smile and know that Jesus is her best friend. Never had a friend, never had a friend, never had a friend like... It's face-off time again. We're outside, so we're about ready to get messy, aren't we?
Yes, we are. But before we get to that, we need to announce our challenge winner.
From last week.
Right? So this is who sent in video of our memory verse.
Awesome.
Ready?
Good job.
Winner is...
Hello! Our our challenge for you this week is for you to figure out what Meatloaf's new favorite food is. You saw him eating lunch, and he has a new favorite vegetable that he likes to eat.
I was gonna say, can I give a hint?
Well, give a hint.
But you gave the hint.
I know.
The hint is it's a vegetable.
So send in your guesses to Miss Darcy, and good luck. And now it's time for our face-off.
Time for what?
Face-off time!
Face-off time.
Now, it is literally a face-off time today because we're going to be putting our face and picking up Skittles with our face. But we're going to need something to do this. We're going to need some whipped cream
Is it coming my way?
our face.
Yes.
And so we're going to get all gooped up.
Yes.
And once we're all gooped up, we're going to come back and we're going to put our face in there, and the person with the most Skittles on their face will be winner. No,
Like
man, that's cold.
It's gonna be all on our face.
It tastes good, huh?
Ready?
Yeah.
Put your head down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Come up.
3, 2, 1.